Good morning from the shed. I'm going for it today. I've changed positions. I'm standing up. I've got my standing up desk and I've got some watercolours and some pastels, some inks, a bit of gold and a bit of silver, and some watercolour pencils for mark making. Actually, no palette really. At the moment I've got this kind of thing going, so we'll see what happens. We've got blues, greens, kind of like your primaries, but it's going to be a bit of a free-for-all, I think. And I thought this is just a multimedia paper. I've had to put my sleeves on because I came in here last night absolutely exhausted, determined to do art, and made a bit of a mess, got it all over everywhere, so I have to protect myself today. Yeah, this is it. This is it. Starting with blank, wanting to do art, not knowing what to do. So I think I might just start with spraying some water on the paper. That's something. Don't know what that's going to do. It might be that something like this will, and then actually I'm going to activate my colours here. I've got some honeybee pigments, so I might dip into those. I love, these are the metallic ones and they're fabulous, so they can be being activated. Okay, start with a spray. I've got I do like the Chinese Japanese style brushes, but I've also got a round 14. I don't even know if I'm going to use that, but it's just there. I've got a trusted household brush for some extra mark making, and I've got some water in a jug. So as with the watercolours, usually start with lights and then go to darks. So yellow's pretty light, isn't it? Let's get some rough strokes in there, and we're off. So get in with the golds while we can. And let's see where that takes us. A bit more water. What's this one? Yeah, so I'm kind of mark making with watercolours. Why not, indeed is. Put a bit more water on there. Try not to spoil the dry brush strokes, although it's highly likely that I will cover those. Right, let's get a bit warmer. And actually, I've just realised that you can't see my paints. I'm going into these honeybee pigments, which have all got a metallic-y effect. Some of them are a little bit dirty because I am a double dipper, and as I've said that, I've just dipped into the blue by accident, but there you go. Accidents can create adventures in some instances. Right, now my brush is it's a bit like just letting my brush go wherever it wants, and it's just gone on to these this orange. So let's put it in a watery area. I'm just going across 2 modes. I've got quite a little bit of wet now. The great thing about my setup now, she says, is I can change the angle of my desk. I don't know if you can see that, but the water's starting to run. So I've actually, the pencil will start shifting in a minute. So I've got a bit of an angle going on here. Let's just watch what the paint does. I can't go too. Hey, can you see things are moving? It's all falling off now. Okay, I'll put it back. We've had a little bit of a movement with it, so that's good. Okay, that was fun. What can I do here? This is watercolour pens. Add some. It's fun. Different. As you can tell, I like that. Maybe I could do something with the yellow. Right, okay. As usual, you get carried away, and I'm just going to try and tip it again. Might be the best idea. Oh, actually, before I do, let's get really naughty and let's put some. Okay, I don't seem to get the hang of these blobby bits. This is a bit of silver. This is acrylics. Right, okay, bit of silver. Let me spray it. And then just move in my paints and I can really go for a tip. Okay, let's just see if anything happens. What's going on there? It might need some encouragement. Coming back up, coming back up. Can't tip it the other way though, but there you go. Let's see. Can I disperse some of this? Just where it's gathered a little bit. I might just mop up just the edges. ready for another colour. Get my paints back. I might. Oh, I'm going to keep it going. No, I'm going to keep it going with the reds. So I've been drawn to the reds on here, and I'm just going to see if I can disperse a little bit. Okay, going for the drip again, because I'm really enjoying the fact that I can tip the table and the camera's with it. Woohoo! So this morning I thought, oh, I just don't want to sit down. Well, that's a lie. I can't sit down because I've covered the table. I've trashed my shed again. I tidied it last week and it hasn't taken long for me to trash it again. So this is what happens. Let's get some more drips. See what happens. I have to be patient with this. I'm not really a patient person, which is part of the problem. I think I'm a Ferrari, 100 miles an hour, but I'm actually a tractor at the moment, so I keep crashing and burning. There you go. Now, I wonder what I did with the oh, I know what I'm going to bring in. I was thinking about getting the some more watercolour pencils, but I might do some of these. Let's see if I've got, I want a kind of more of a deeper red. Oops. Oh, you know what I haven't done? Although I've got my table tilted, I haven't attached the paper to it, so we're going to go back up. Okay, so we're going back up so everything doesn't fall off. And I'm going to go in with some I'm enjoying zhuzhing the paint around with other things than a brush. Can I tip it the other? Oh, I can tip it the other way. Look. Oh, not very far though. That's it. But then I can lift this up. Oh no, I can't. That's about as far as I can go with this tip. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Yeah, this is what happens when you do art in the morning and you haven't had any fuel, so your brain's not actually fully committed to to the job. Anyway, there's always a solution. There's always a way. And we have it. There we go. I like that drippy drip. Right, let's come back down then. Where are we at now? So we've got lights, we've got yellows, oranges, reds, gold, silver. Maybe put a. I'm very reluctant to go in with greens at the moment because mixing with the red's still very wet. Blues, add a bit of purplish to it potentially. I could brave some blue. I am drawn to this one. I think these two more likely than a darker one. Let's see. Oh yeah. Just finding a way to fill in, really. Maybe leave a little bit of white on there, but right, okay, let's get some water. Let's activate it and see what happens. Go with the tilt. Let's go with more tilt. We'll go for it. We'll do. Oh, wait a minute. Let's get that one going. Release the drips. Like little waterfalls, aren't they? There's one. Probably need to get the camera going in a little bit closer for you to see what I'm actually doing here. It's all for effect, just adding a little bit more interest. A little bit. Just adding a little bit of interest there. Back up. Oh, she's very wet. What are we going to do now? I really want to put more gold on there. I can see the honeybee pigments are absolutely stunning. I'm going to go in with a bit less water. A lot less water. I've definitely got a theme going on here with my circles and my dots. Really, maybe I should try to put myself out my comfort zone and do more squares and triangles and things. I keep telling myself I'm going to do that, but keep coming back to my dots and soft edges. Okay. It's interesting how the blue has impacted the piece. I'm liking that. It's a bit soaked down here. I'm really trying not to go in with the paper and mop it up, because that impatience that I want to just keep going. Moving around now, having a look from different angles, which is the nice thing about not being sat at the desk. I think I need it to dry. I really do. It's either that or I'm going to mop it up and then I'll pick too much of it off. So, okay, this is part one then, and we'll come back when it's dried and see what we can do. See you shortly. Welcome back to the shed. This is part two of my morning abstract playtime. I've been playing with the watercolours, I've put some pastels on there, making marks, having fun, nice bit of bling. and I'm going to continue my journey with potentially playing around with I've got some pens, some pastel-y colours, again some gold. I've got an ink pen there, might even make some marks with that. I'll just drop one on the floor. Got some colours, pushing myself a little bit, thinking I've got some hot oranges and yellows, quite fiery, and then some what's turned into an aqua effect. So I might continue with some blues, greens, pinks, and whatever else. I have no idea, but anyway, just trying something different. So first of all, I want to come in with a bit more of the green, using these gouache sticks, which I like these a lot. I like them, they are fun. Okay, let's scrape that one off. Even greener. Let's see what even greener does. This is a darker blue. So this is just a white gouache just to take things back a little bit in places. Oh, that's interesting. The impact of the white on that green. Right, that's a bit of gouache. Gouaching. I'm liking the playful colours. Putting a little bit of interest in there. You may not be able to see this yet. Just applying some delicate just some delicate marks, just to see. Add another layer of interest. Oh, lawnmower. That's a big lawnmower. Busy, busy, busy. Right, I've got an idea. As I'm working quite large, it might be interesting just to frame it, just to see. I just happen to say, for example, you wanted to use a selection of it. Yeah, the idea of doing something big like this is that it can become an interest in terms of something smaller, and that is when the magic happens. You know, you might find liking that. Sorry about the noise. But yeah, I mean, you know, even here, that this thing. So although I've created something in effect large in itself, within it there are elements that would look good cropped. I could do a bigger crop as well, but just gives you an idea of what I'm going for here. And actually, I am very tempted to leave it a little bit. Does it need anything else? Another way of checking is to have a little look at the picture mono and look for the different layers and see if you need more contrast with lights and darks. Right, well look, I'm going to leave it there, seeing as we've got a lot of background noise. But before I go, let's do a reveal then. Let's have a peel reveal. And considering there was absolutely no pre-planning whatsoever on this piece of work, I'm going to start shouting in a minute. Shout above the lawnmower. I've really enjoyed this little exploration. Just going with the feelings, letting my paintbrush take us to the colours. Oops, just ripped a little bit there. Starting with the watercolours, making sure I've got a little bit of bling in there. I had to change my sleeves because the other ones kept falling off. Costume change at half time. Whoops. There we go. Right, all peeled, and in itself quite busy as a whole, but I will have some fun going in close and breaking it up into some smaller pieces. I hope you enjoyed that little session today, and I hope it inspires you to just be random. Don't sit there thinking, oh, I can't do it, oh, I'm too exhausted, oh, I'm not good enough. Forget all that. Put it in a box, get the paints out and just do it. Happy days, guys. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and hopefully you'll come back for more. Bye for now.